India made a significant impact on us in unique and nearly incommunicable ways. The landscape, people, food, art, and lifestyle all left us with lasting and life-changing impressions. With this video, we hope to highlight 15 words that will forever have new meaning to each of us after our summer as Global Service Learning Fellows in Udaipur, Rajasthan. 1. Monsoon. The monsoon made the mountains green and the earth fresh. It was a sign that the goddess had listened to the farmers' prayers. We always stopped when it came. The rain made us slow time down. We gathered around it. India made the rain romantic, playful, and powerful for me.
2. Namaste. The spirit within me salutes the spirit in you. Pressing my palms together and slightly bowing as I greeted people within Namaste became how I said hello, goodbye, and thank you. The gesture Namaste represents the belief that there is a divine spark within each of us that is located in the heart chakra. Although there was a language barrier with many of the people I encountered, a simple Namaste spoke 1,000 words.
3. Bus. Hindi for enough. This word quickly became essential vocabulary if you were going to make it out of a meal standing. My host mom, or Mummy Ji, was an especially talented chef and would never miss an opportunity to drop another dollop of rajma on my plate. Bus! Often followed by Mere pet bhar gaya hai, or my stomach is full.
4. Bollywood. Despite being unrealistic portrayals of Indian life, one of my fondest memories was going to the PVR cinema with my host family to watch the latest Bollywood hit, Ye Jawani Hai Diwani. In the theater, I had to constrain myself from jumping out of my seat and dancing along with the stars on screen. Even more exciting was watching the second half of the film, which was shot in Udaipur.
5. Motorbikes. If you're not in a rickshaw, you're probably on the back of a motorbike. When traveling down the road, you'll see entire families on one bike, dad in front, mom sitting sideways, and 3 little kids squished in the middle. Motorbikes quickly become your main mode of transportation, village to village, and there's nothing quite like being on the back of one during the monsoons.
6. It's fine. These 2 words quickly became symbolic of a new way of life in India. Initiated by the repeated and cheerful use by the wonderful Romaji, our FSD coordinator, it's fine became the instinctual response to the quirks of daily life, usually followed by, let's just sit and have a cup of chai.
7. Chai. Chai is a blend of spices that is added to a pot of boiling milk and water along with a robust black tea and sweetener. Drinking chai became a symbolic mark of the beginning, middle, and end of my day. This sweet, spicy, and milky tea always reminded me to sit back, relax, and sip slowly, no matter where I was.
8. Acha. There's nothing quite like acha in the English language. It can mean everything and nothing all at once. It can mean acknowledgement, agreement, surprise. It can begin the start of a question or show your total excitement about something just said. And sometimes you're just not sure what that acha meant.
9. Bidi. Bidi is a type of cigarette made and smoked by the tribal people. It's made from the tendu leaf found in India's forests. When I visited people's homes in the villages, I sat with them and smoked bidi, which amused them since they didn't see women smoke regularly. Bidi wasn't just smoking cigarettes. It had a symbolic meaning of welcoming.
10. Spice. After spending time in India, I promise, your taste buds will never be the same. Before arriving, I didn't have much of a tolerance for spicy food. I'll never forget my host mom's excitement when I was finally able to eat 2 chilies at dinner time. I think she was ready to adopt me.
11. Streets. People, autos, motorbikes, rickshaws, cows, dogs, goats, camels, pigs, vendors, freight trucks, buses, and the occasional elephant. The streets of India are bustling with life from morning to evening. While walking through the street may be like a chaotic chess game, you're always guaranteed to find something interesting to eat, feed, or pet.
12. Sangathan. Sangathan is a word endemic to community organizing in India. It refers to collective or organization, but means so much more than those English words. It reminds me of strong communities and the power of group mobilizing.
13. Sanjamach. Hindi for common space? This was a key phrase used in my host organization and became impressionable on my entire experience in India. I became fascinated by the variable ways that people use and occupy space to form communities and communal identity.
14. Auto rickshaws. Auto rickshaws in Udaipur are the equivalent of the yellow taxi cab in New York City, just more crowded. In Udaipur, there were shared auto rickshaws known as tempos, which had set fares and set routes. These tempos would pile in as many people as possible, and sometimes even animals. During my 10 weeks, this quickly became the most convenient, cheapest, and authentic way to explore Udaipur city.
15. Fatasagar. Known as the City of Lakes, Udaipur has 5 major lakes. Fatasagar Lake is a prime location for early morning or evening walks. Upon arriving in Udaipur, Fatasagar was the first site we visited and my favorite spot for cold coffee, kulfi ice cream, and watching the sunset.
Thanks for listening. Namaste. Zindabad.